Hello, and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Leo. I'm Jamie Kale Miller, and with me is
Hello, guys. I'm Julia Mijas, and hello there, Leo. A couple of things I want to mention to you about your career this month, Leo. We have Mercury in your sixth house. The sixth house rules your job, and it's going to be slowing down a lot this month and then going to go retrograde on the 12th. So this can be a little bit of a frustrating time at your job because Mercury retrograde is notorious for miscommunications, and the miscommunications are really going to hit you in the workplace. That might mean that you and your boss are walking away from the same conversation with totally different meanings. That might mean that you are also having some miscommunications with clients, customers, or coworkers. Or another way that this can affect you is you could be reviewing a lot of stuff that is affecting you at your work. Like, are there ways that you want to improve your workplace conditions? Are you really fully satisfied with your job, or does your job need some tweaks? So your mind will be very preoccupied because that's what Mercury rules with career at the end of this month. But this is a good cycle to kind of go over and review a lot of things at your job so that you can move ahead next year with maybe a little bit more clarity. And I know that there's plenty of good stuff that Jamie wants to tell you about relationships and finance too this month.
Yeah, it's true. So Venus is traveling through your fourth house for much of the month, really the middle of the month, starting around December 4th and then going towards Christmas. Venus is moving fast right now, which is great news because it means that our relationships can proceed forward. She is traveling through Scorpio, which means she can be a little bit touchy. She can be a little bit intense, shall we say. And I think that when Venus is traveling your fourth house, there's the feeling that where you're going to find love this month is on the home front. And so if relationships have been difficult with family members that you live with, a partner or spouse domestically, or even a housemate that you live with, or a co-parent, even if you don't live with them, this is a time when those things can ease and things can be a little bit more pleasant and pleasurable in those spheres. Now, during the week surrounding December 21st, Venus comes into a lovely sextile with Juno, which is traveling your second house this month. And here we kind of get into the finance realm because the second house is a house of money and your own personal finances. And Juno is a goddess of committed relationships. So whereas Venus can be, love relationships and affection relationships, Juno is more about committed relationships and can pertain to business partners as well as personal ones. So Juno traveling the second house does suggest that this is a good month for having financial conversations with your partners of all kinds. And especially as Juno comes into that sextile, Venus really comes into the sextile with Juno in the second house a little bit later in the month, you'll find that those are really good times to have those money conversations with your partner. Now, also, Ceres is traveling along through Sagittarius, where she's generally feeling pretty generous and relaxed about money. And she's in your fifth house. So beware of being spendy, beware of spending lavishly and carelessly. But on December 12th, the new moon in Sagittarius is going to focus on combing your finances meticulously. And that does, again, draw on that Juno in Virgo in your second house. And watch for some mystery in the area of debt to emerge towards the end of the month and reveal itself to you next month. This is because during that moon, that new moon in Sagittarius, Neptune is traveling your eighth house and gets involved, and that is the house of debt. And Juno is making you want to just comb through your finances with a great deal of detail, which might reveal some mysteries that have been going on, and then things can come into clarity next month. Well, that's all for today. If you like this video, please do like it officially, subscribe to our channel, and share our stuff with all your friends.
You can find our site at pandorastrology.com to get a reading with one of us and to find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.